All right, welcome. All right, welcome. So we are going to be taking a look at one of my more recent races that I've done in Assetto Corsa. This is actually a race or a duel, if you so call it. I think another racer or driver joins in at the end. But starting off the race, by the way, we are at the Red Bull Ring um, in Assetto Corsa Competi Zone. That is this game. I'm very excited for the new Assetto Corsa that is coming out. I believe later this year, later 2024. Actually, potentially at the end of the month. It is actually currently July. I'm not too sure. If somebody in the comments wants to update me on that. But yeah, so like I said, we're gonna actually just take a quick glimpse at this race. I literally just finished this a couple minutes ago. I actually tried to do a little filming while I was racing. However, there was some sort of outage with like my mic and like just some different settings were not working. So you know, Tech Savage Pro having technical difficulties. Can you imagine? But with the jokes aside, like I said, um, this is the full race, so unfortunately, I did accidentally not click drive right at the beginning, and so I found myself starting from the pits, which is not really a great idea. Usually not a great, case scenario, especially when you're doing a duel. So as you can hear, um, the other car has already started. So he's actually in the Porsche, I believe that's what I'm racing up against. Here we can take a look here. Actually, yep. So this is it's a Porsche. Not actually too sure on what model. Yeah. So at this point, I'm able to go, and I don't know if this guy was trying to be friendly. I'm not too sure. Um, but at this point, he obviously notices that I'm coming up quick. And so now we're in the zone. We are actually in the Ferrari GT3 296. By the way, actually no. So this is the I believe this is the 488 Evo. Could be wrong. Still a GT3 nonetheless. But it is a Ferrari. As you can tell by this little sticker here. But yeah, so if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I'm happy to answer. Maybe even do a separate video, while I just casually drive. Uh, but yeah, so I'll try to let you enjoy, and I'll really point out the key things because obviously, while this was a few moments ago, there are some things that maybe I have forgotten. So I'm watching this the same way that you are. So I'll definitely mention some things when necessary. Enjoy. And this is the helicopter cam. It's my preferred cam. I think it's a more cinematic experience. But in the future, if you like to see these type of videos, please let me know. What your preferred camera is. I do like the more cinematic style, but for viewing and things like that, I think it is really great just to see that. I also like the POV as well, but I know it's not really the greatest for uh, like positioning reasons, I would say. So I don't remember it taking this long, but I guess me starting from the pits, I was actually it was truly a fight. Like whether from the beginning of the race, whether he was being nice or not, it was definitely a fight. Definitely once he decided to start trying. So and this is a complete random, by the way. I don't know who this is, but if you do happen to see this video, really good race, and I messaged them in chat as well. So is an incredible race. There's definitely some moments that were a wow, but you'll notice a few times my tires, they were actually getting a little hotter than I wanted. So there's a few times where I deliberately run off track, just a little bit, just to get the grass to cool down my tires a little bit, so that when I'm heading into the turns, I'm not sliding around as much, like unnecessarily. This is something I do usually later in race, but you will definitely notice that towards the end of the race, I actually I drive a little bit more riskier than than I do towards the middle of the way. So I mean, so far, like obviously I'm no expert or anything, but I think I have a pretty solid line. It does look like I have a little bit of a motion blur. Maybe that's some video settings that I need to change. I thought that I had actually disabled it. You can see it on the back end of the number one cars. Um, Spoiler, it's fading a little bit, but I'm not sure if that's we'll see. We'll look into that for sure. Okay, so I'm actually catching up. So this was the turn. This was the turn that actually did it. So we both ran off track. Both ran off track, and it looks like he actually gained position right back. So I don't know what that right there was about. I don't. I think maybe just trying to get he back into the tires. Um, oh no! Oh, good secure, good secure. I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing? I definitely. Oh my gosh! I don't know if I was like scared that he was gonna hit me, but I could have got so much more position on that. And that was actually such a good. Oh my gosh! No, no, no! Oh, what a save! What a save! What a save! What a save! I go right into that turn. That's a perfect enter. Not necessarily perfect exit, but pretty good considering the near a race ending. I mean, in a duel, it definitely race ending um, accident what could have been caused. So, wow, amazing. That's actually amazing. Actually insane. Yeah, so it looks like it may be just a video thing actually, because you can see it a little bit on my spooler as well. Okay, that's interesting. I'm not sure if maybe he was trying to cut time to catch up to me, or if he was like trying to deliberately hit me. I was actually, I will say, I am very at this point. I'm very like scared. I'm trying my best to get not necessarily time, but space, because like at this point, I'm fully confident that I can beat, I can beat the Porsche. I have no worries about that. You'll notice I definitely play into that strategy, especially in the corners because I've got a good entrance. Exit needs a lot of work, obviously, but my entrance is really good, so I can use that entrance and then worry a little bit less on the exit. But I was very concerned that I was gonna get hit at all point in time. Although there was a couple times, especially so like right there, I would have normally blocked, and I am still blocking, just not as aggressively, because I'm scared that my race is gonna end. So a little bit of context. This is very close racing. He actually ran off here, and I thought I was good here. I thought I was good. I may be actually. I'm not too sure. I don't know if this is the last takeover I make. By the way, this is only a 10-minute race total. So and I do wind up winning. I will be honest. I hate to spoil that for you. But it's a very interesting win. So if you want to skip to the end, totally understandable. If not, I appreciate the support, and you're free to skip around, obviously. So yeah, so actually, it must not be the last takeover. Um, Unless I'm wrong and I lose this race. Actually, I'm not too sure. Obviously, if I was the red car or number two car, I would have definitely tried to pass here. Um, I think it could have been a um, maybe a speed thing. I'm not too sure if they took damage from like previous incidents. I definitely that one particular corner is the one they gained the most on me. I could not, for the life of me, figure out how to stop that. But actually, I believe this happens a couple more times, specifically on that corner. And then I wound up actually beating them on the upcoming one. So I notice I full send, hard break into that, and then I power right out. Um, little rough on the exit. But obviously, the way that I'm positioning my car, they can't necessarily hit me because they're going to take damage to that front end, potentially causing engine issues, and also affecting their aerodynamics as well, which they definitely do not want. So that was a very scary hit, actually. I truthfully, now that I'm actually watching this for the first time, like, had I known that they were this close, like, I would have totally raced completely. And actually, I may have wound up giving up the race. If you want me to be honest, I will say I was listening to my spotter pretty closely. Like when they would pass and they were like, you're open on the left," I would move right back. Um, just full commit. Like I'm very big on like clean racing. But if like spotter would have been like, you're clear on the left, and then I would have hit him, even though it's a CPU, I would not have cared. Would not have cared. I obviously would have felt bad because like I agreed to race clean, but it's just one of those things you can't really help. That corner is brutal. That corner is brutal. I will say I'm glad that like I have this race because it's really great for content. Like I'm sure like everyone watching this video, you're having a blast watching the actual content. Um, but from a racing perspective, it's like it's so frustrating that like you can't gain that time and you're losing it, and then also like especially in the final moments because this is a replay obviously, so I actually have two more laps. I have two more laps before I'm actually able to call it a day and actually win. So very frustrating. However, I do really well on almost all other corners except for that one, and that was a great exit. That was amazing exit. I do think I lose a little bit of time on that corner, but considering the position I was in, I didn't want to move out of his way. Although on this straightaway here, it's very dangerous to block somebody, depending on depending on how the transitioning skills are. You really cannot guarantee that they're going to be able to stop. And I mean, even if nothing happens to your car or your vehicle, you can't really guarantee that it's not going to mess you up because of the bumping, sliding. Great power through. Ooh, actually slid off the track. I actually have my video settings set up to where like I couldn't at this point I couldn't see him, so I only really see like immediate threats pretty much. Um, oh wow, he actually immediately. Yeah, it's that corner. It's that corner. I don't know if maybe I'm braking too soon. Not really too sure. but they gain it right back and some. Right back and some. It just looks like I'm going so slow. I wonder if it's actually the speed at this point. I wonder if it's a gas thing. Because I feel like I'm going significantly slower. My cutoffs are immaculate though. My cutoffs are amazing. And also at this point, yeah, so at this point, we've literally got one lap left. I'm scared for my life. I'm doing everything I can. I want that win. I'm fighting. I'm fighting. Oh. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Oh no. Oh yeah, yeah, my engine cut off. My engine cut off. And then and I will actually, at the end of the race, I'll actually show the final 2 laps in my POV because they're very, very cool. That's fun to watch, in my opinion. Intrusive thoughts to wreck this dude at this point. But his defense is actually not that bad, to be honest. Wow, they are very quick. I don't know. Yeah, I wonder if it's a gas thing. The reason I'm not so quick, or maybe it's a just a power to weight ratio. Deal, but I mean they gained it right back. The Porsche's a very very fast, quick vehicle. Wow, I mean they're right there. To be fair though, at the end of the day, they literally lost by 0.9 seconds. Like one more tenth of a second, they probably could have beat me. Like it was that close. It's like amazing. It's amazing. Oh my! I caused them to spin out. I feel so bad. I caused them to spin out. That's oh my. That's horrible. Okay, actually, so this is not the Porsche. What happened to the Porsche? Yeah, so there's the Porsche. Oh, okay. No, that was actually intentional. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said at the beginning, I guess the what was it? It was the number 608 Mustang. They were just cruising around the track, just having a blast. But yeah, so we did wind up winning that. I do want to take a quick moment, look at these last couple of laps here. Go ahead and start from this here. Go ahead and take a look at this. We don't really care so much as what I'm doing. All right. Oh, and this is my POV, by the way. You can see, like, look how terrifying that is. The Porsche is like right behind me at all times. Yeah, I mean, and also at this, like, you can, Another reason you can tell from the POV as well. My brakes are locking up pretty consistently. This is how aggressively at this point I'm racing. I want the win. I mean, like, I got this far. I want the win. Oh. Oh yeah. My like it turns off completely. I had to turn it back on. I'm turning the car back on as I'm spinning. Like it was a very quick motion. Like if I was like even a fraction of a second late, like there's a good chance I would have lost this race. Very good chance. Look how sketch this is. I actually wound up bumping him, and his front side is actually what allows me to get this win. So it is what it is. I do think I got penalized for that, which it is what it is. But I mean, I got the win. I played fair. Um, they didn't position themselves very well. They had plenty of time to get on the inside or slow down. But yeah, I mean, we got the win. Um, Very fun. I was ecstatic that I had won, and you know, appreciate it if you have made it this far. I do appreciate the support. If you want to see more videos like this, please let me know. Do not hesitate to comment down below. And if you have any other questions for me, please leave them down below as well. And I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Peace out. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.